April 1st, 2022. Yes, and so it is April Fool's Day, so remember that throughout the day today. This is not a joke, however, this is actually real. So we do have a couple of things to cover this morning, but this is being held remotely pursuant to Governor Baker's June 16th, 2021 order extending certain provisions of the open meeting law under Mass General Laws, Chapter 38, Section 18, and then an extension to allow for remote participation until July 15th, 2022. This April 1st, 2022 Select Board meeting will be conducted via remote participation by the board and is being recorded by the Westwood Media Center. First, we have on the chair's update. We just want to let people know there was a published article or a published legal notice in the paper that Monday we will consider, the review board will, the select board will consider reducing the quorum for town meeting. I know there's been some chatter and some gossip on Facebook, and we will address that Monday night, but I just want to give people a scenario to think about. If you're going to an all-inclusive vacation, you still take cash, even though everything's all-inclusive. So when we have this discussion on Monday night, we are really looking to ensure that our town meeting goes forward and not have to be postponed again. And so we will have that discussion on the recommendation of town council and also the provision from the State House, which allows us to do it for this year only. So, Mr. Coleman, did you want to be heard?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, just to remind everyone that's listening, the meeting will be actually Monday, April 11th.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay.
April 11th. Sorry about that. Thank you, Chris. All right. So we will have that discussion on Monday. We invite everyone to listen in and participate if they so desire. For schedule, the reason we're here this morning at 7:45, we have two things that we must do today. And we have our town clerk, Dottie Powers, with us to explain to us what we need to do and get the town warrant out and to sign it, the town warrant and the town election warrant as well. Good morning, Dottie.
Good morning. The warrant has been prepared for the annual town election, which will take place on April 26th, and the annual town meeting will take place on May 2nd. And both have to, the warrant is, both events are on the same warrant. They do have to be signed and posted no later than 7 days before the annual town election.
Okay. And Dottie, when does early voting begin?
There is no early voting for our annual town meeting. Right now, we're still waiting. The legislature still has a bill out there to extend early voting, but at this time there's not. There is absentee voting though. Absentee voting is available by application through Wednesday, April 20th. And we can, once that we get an application, we can send out the ballot by mail, and people also have the opportunity to absentee vote in person through noontime the day before the election, Monday, April 25th. And absentee voting is a little different from early voting because you need it's not a no excuse voting. You either have to be out of the town on election day, religious beliefs prevent you from going to the polls, or you have a medical reason for not going to the polls.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Dottie.
You're welcome.
Okay. Rob or John, any questions on either this morning?
None.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Yes, Mr. Hearn.
Dottie, there's no early voting for town meeting or absentee voting for town meeting. They have to
No,
go.
there's not.
Okay, just want to clarify that. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the town meeting instead of town election.
Yes, town meeting is always in person. There's no absentee or early voting or vote by mail for town meeting. You have to attend.
At least not yet. In the future, that might be possible, but not yet. Okay, so John, I'll entertain a motion.
Sure. I move that the board vote to sign and post the warrant for the May 2nd, 2022 annual town meeting warrant, and for the warrant to be posted by the constables throughout the town and online on the town website.
Hold on one second. Are we doing the town meeting warrant or are we doing the town election warrant?
Go back into the other one, Robin, just a second, since he already did the motion.
We're going to do both, Rob.
Right. So
Okay.
We'll go back.
So this is just a post. This is not the,
Right.
okay, my bad. So I'll second that.
Okay, Ms. Naky?
Aye.
Mr. Gotti?
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. Thank you. And John, go back to the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did it in reverse order. I'm sorry. I move that the board vote to sign and post the annual town election warrant to be held on Tuesday, April 26, 2022.
Second that.
Hey, Mr. Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Gotti?
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. We'll have to swing by town hall and sign both. I guess they'll be prepared next week on Monday. So just to remind you, gentlemen, that we need to get by and sign. Okay.
Actually, Chairman Walsh, if I can just make one other point of reference,
Yes.
just so that the community knows, voting will now take place in one location, Westwood High School Gymnasium, and the polls will be open at 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. We did create a fifth polling location, so there are 5 precincts that will be consolidated into the high school gymnasium. You will be getting a card in the mail next week that's going to give you your new precinct number and also the location that you will be voting at. And also for a town meeting, there's been a change in the time on that. We are starting town meeting at 6:30, and we will start checking people in at 5:30. The awards and recognition piece of town meeting will begin at 6, and the business meeting will begin at 6:30. And that's at Westwood High School in the auditorium.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Okay, so it should be pretty clear then. Okay.
Dottie or Tish, I don't know who owns the document for the warrant, but would you mind leaving it at the police station? Because I'll go by this weekend. I just can't get there today.
I can do that. I have it. I have it ready.
I'll get it tomorrow. I was shocked last time I showed up. I was the first one to sign the documents. In my 6-year tenure, that was a first.
So John, you were more shocked than we were.
All right. Since we have nothing else on our agenda, I will take a motion to dismiss.
Motion to adjourn.
Dawn,
Second.
can you stay on?
Yes,
Okay, Mr. Hickey,
aye.
Mr. Gotti,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Start to stay dry. Make sure you take the rain care.
Talk to you all later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.